Welcome to Happy Hour at the Craft Bar. I have a tasty tale for you today. I hope you can sit back, relax, enjoy a little sip, and taste on this beautiful, beautiful recipe from my mom. This is a junk journal. Now, I didn't know what a junk journal was, so if you are like me and you've never heard of one of these, this is meant to be something you create yourself. It's very free form. You take a journal and you add into it anything you collect, ephemera, mementos from your day. It can be as artistic or as casual, as kind of, junky as you like it to be. This one is not junky. My mom made this for a friend. It's a gift, so it's very, very pretty. You can already see that it doesn't look junky at all. But I look forward to showing you all the pages, what she did for it. Maybe give you some inspiration, if nothing else, just, and something pretty to look at. She used these papers, and I'm going to tell you what she used, in addition to things, of course, from her stash, so I can't tell with you everything she used. But for the basics, she bought these things specifically for the project. She got these papers. They are 6x6 scrapbooking paper, the Artichoke Blue Medley from Flans. And I already think that is just that cover image is beautiful. And it's 24 individual designs. So they do not repeat. You get 24 individual designs. Then she bought this paper. It's called just plain Desert. It is a matte 6x6 paper. This one is 12 designs, and you get 2 of each. And so on the cover, you can see the 12 specific designs. And I think, the nice part of this cover page I noticed is there's no extra spot on it, so it doesn't put all the information's in the center. You could cut that out or just cover it up, and then that's a nice page for something else. So you get kind of a bonus. Just very pretty. Her friend lives in the Southwest, so this paper makes a lot of sense then. Oh, look at that paper. That blue with the stars. I like it. A little bit of glisten without needing to add any extra shine. It just on its own kind of pops off. All right, so desert paper. And because the size of the journal is 6x4, the paper, she didn't need to get any large paper. She went with a small paper for this. Set all these over here. She also found a set of stickers that were 4-inch stickers, and they're all cactus puns. So handle with care. I'm a little prickly, and I think she got, I'm not sure how many came in the pack. Probably 12. I shouldn't even guess. But there's 2 left in there. And then for the paper, when she cut it out, she inked all of her edges using this Tim Holtz Distress Ink, and she chose the color Walnut Stain. And this is one of her favorite inks, or at least she loves Tim Holtz inks. So this one, all the others, she's got a bunch. But that's the one she said that she used predominantly, or I think entirely for this one. And the journal, she's added a bunch of embellishment to it, but she bought the journal on its own with this green, beautiful embossed leather. It's very rough, so I will say that it's meant to be very coarse. So the paper is very raw and unfinished, and it goes along with the outside that there's this minimal embossing, and then it does have this paisley embossing to it, very pretty, and then a green ink dye kind of washed over it. But the strap to hold it closed is a nice piece of smooth leather, but you can see it's a rough, coarse texture on the inside. And then it is here on the spine, it's got the stitching with another piece of that leather, so it's the same leather here, just in thinner strips. And it actually, I think it does actually go through and connect these pages in. And then she added a bit like a door knocker. She punched through and added this brass kind of bronze, like an antiqued brass or an antiqued bronze door knocker here that's got it holds a circle already. I think I think that was one piece together. So to the circle, she's tied all these two-tone pieces of green ribbon and then darker green ribbon. And at the bottom, she's even added with safety pins. So she did not use any specific jewelry hardware. She has these, they're kind of, I don't know if it's a little hard to see with all the, I don't want to mess this up, but it's like a light bulb shaped safety pin. And you can see the right there. That's the closure. And she added to it some really cute dangles. So there's this kind of plum colored toadstool, or it's like a white enamel with a shine PC, a rhinestone in the center. There's a key. There is another single solitaire stone here on a piece of like waxed twine. She's added a heart with an upside down horseshoe for luck, and then a very cute dog charm. I think, yeah, that's it. That's the same one. So very pretty. Added that embellishment herself. And then all of the things inside. So let's take a look at that now. But I just, did a great job with that. So, as I said, I'll show you the paper it's very coarse. And the edges look as though they've been just hand torn, or very, like when your blade is really rough. And it's a heavy duty paper, so it's got a good weight to it. I don't know how it will take ink to it. My mom, I don't believe, wrote on any of the pages. I think she just applied with glue embellishments. So let's take a look. All right. Oh, I like it. This first page is already going to show you the level, that it's not junky. It's very, very detailed. And she's added a sticker. I don't believe this is the natural color of this leather. I don't believe she added any ink inside. And she didn't ink any of the edges of the pages. So when I say she used her ink, that is for the pieces of paper that she added herself. And this one is, I can already see it's many, many layers. She's used this, I'd never seen this kind of paper before. It's like a net with this epoxy or little pieces of putty on it. Because it's not really paint. It's real matte. There's a little bit of stiffness to the net, but not much. And so then she's got it came in sheets that were the size of the book, like 4x6, and she cut them into smaller squares and then added them in. But this is multiple layers. There's a green here, and then the net, and this is a different green because I can see that distinction in the texture. And this one she's cut with like her rickrack scissors. If you have some sewing rickrack scissors. And then a sticker. And that's one sticker. The rose in the books is one sticker. The J is the second sticker. This it's got texture, so maybe it was she fussy cut it out and then glued it down. And this is definitely, I can tell, this is like chipboard. It's a heftier weight. And I can see where I can see it raising up. So she's put glue down there. Very, very pretty. And these two rhinestones. Oh, and then the second page is be a cactus in a world of delicate flowers. Very cute. And some lined paper, and that's where that ink is at, where she inked her edges. And a cactus. So for that desert motif. And she's left plenty of space for her friend to add her own thing or just tuck stuff in. Even if you didn't want to add your own thing, this would be so pretty to receive. That beautiful, beautiful squash blossom paper just jumps out at me. And the net. And here we have, she's using that sage green that comes out with the agave plants, and a green bow. Now my mom gave me some of these stickers, and I believe she got these on Amazon as well. And these are all, I'll show you something I noticed in them. So these are both transparent stickers, but these, the bow is like matte. So if you see, the only thing shiny is the clear transparent part. Where the bow is, it's not shiny at all. Whereas this is completely shiny all over, every which way. So if you cut away the clear, you'd have a matte bow sticker. And they're all like that. Just a distinction in the finish on those that I had noticed. Oh, cute. I know I'm cute, but please don't touch. I know I'm cute, but please don't touch. The cat kiss. I love a pun. Do you like a pun? Some people hate them. I love them. So, you can see for New Mexico, that very pretty stone background, and then horses and horses. Like there's a clip added, so you can add your own things to that. That's nice. Just giving them some options. Oh, I can see, and this is a little flap. I can see that because there's already a little paper clip here. Okay, so paper, she's fussy cut that out. She's add a little strip at the top. And then stickers. And then here, I wonder if this paper came that way or if she used, so maybe she has a punch. And then, I don't know, very pretty, but it's turned in half. Maybe there was a doily. Folded in half, and so this is a sticker and a sticker. Love is on its way. Aww. I never travel without my diary. One should always have something sensational to read in the train. Oscar Wilde. Fun. Oh, let me put this back. These are cute. I would bet those were Tim Holtz little paper clip. Not going to push too hard. I like that paper. That's very pretty. You can see that the blue stones with the green. It manages to look cool despite me knowing that, in certain parts of the desert it's very hot. In the evening it can definitely be cool, but not so much during the day. Oh, that's a beautiful layout. That's a centerpiece layout. Mm-hmm. The desert fox. In the start of the evening. I get still the dusk happening here. Now, I know one little trick about this. My mom had shown me this before she put it in. This little sachet of lavenders here, this little pocket, she made that out of a toilet paper. The cardboard center? She took away all the paper off of it, flattened it down, cut out a little circle, made this a rounded piece down, added paper, added ink, put stickers in it, and then flattened it in and made a beautiful little pocket. Isn't that cute? I would not have guessed that. I probably would have thought she had made that from an envelope or fashioned it herself out of a piece of paper. I wouldn't have guessed. Toilet paper. Toilet paper cardboard. I like that for the fox, she also cut out purple paper behind it, so it's not just the sticker. I can see the layers here. It really helps push that forward. The Great Wide Open Explore. And then purple in the flower or the agave. I already liked the paper when I was looking through the paper pack, and now to see it in action. It looks as though it has some metallic to it, but it's not, y'all. It's very, very flat paper, very matte. And here, I like how it's, like the stars are twinkling out over the desert hills. Oh, I don't, this is the center, and that's beautiful. That's lovely. And this one, the green cactus. I think of this as two things. I think of that as a brooch and as a compass. My mind wants to go both ways with that, and I like it. Either way fits beautifully. Now here, I think... Now see? Here I think it's just evoking the cactus paper, right? Kind of those yellow blossoms off the cactus. If you can see that. And she's got little strips back there. Oh, how pretty. Another little pocket here. I can see these are tucked in. And two different types of paper. Is one? No, these are pieces. Oh. So you could add your own little fun to that. Quickly jot down a memory. Don't have to do anything else. It's already good to go. And then write whatever the big day was. Heartfelt and loved. And I like it that it's because it's being sent as a gift. This is very pretty. Also, 1 cent. Not anymore. Not for a very long time. And if it was 1 cent, well, I'm gonna have to round up or get some extras, and I'm okay with that. Buy as many as you need. I like to mail things. Loved and heartfelt. And then I think she made that envelope and then added the hearts to it and inked them all up and then put some little. Now I know that I bet my mom enjoys using to make this rickrack. I will say I know to make this stick here, this piece of ribbon, she's gonna have used her Xyron, one of these bad boys. And this is where you feed the rickrack through and then you can get it to stick down. It's glued, comes out nice. That's what she used to do that. Okay. You are not a cactus. Drink water. That's a good reminder to me. Good reminder to y'all. Caring. All right. I will take a sip. Caring for myself. Oh, that, what is that? Artichoke blossom. Oh, that's beautiful paper. And she just fussy cut it out and then glued it down on top of that lined paper. That's good. I'm always impressed with people who can fussy cut so well. I can do okay. She has good, delicate, detailed scissors, but very, very pretty. Uh, she's got just a little fun grandma. And I gave my mom those stickers. Now I'm glad she's passing the fun along to her friends. I was right. Oh, this is the pink and goldenrod. Like autumn, autumn colors. And again, see, but now no two pieces were alike. So she must have just found they had similar flower colors, and she cut this page out from this flower out from a different page. I wonder what she did with the others. Maybe it's back in here. Now I want to go look again. Well, when we're looking for our favorite, we will take a notice. You are stronger than you think. You are. You are stronger than you think you are. I like that one. And then plenty of space. Oh, the dark squash blossom in the evening. And again with that. Okay, so here's the stitching from the back. Here it comes through. And here's a piece of that net again. But look. That dark black and purples. All shades of purples and greens. And then finally, life is like a cactus, thorny but beautiful. And then this is a little card about the maker of this and the maker of the journal, the leather working who did that and sewed in the pages. So, okay, before I close it, we gotta, I don't want to choose a favorite in someone's gift, but, from a just personal reaction response, let's take a look back at some of these very quickly, some of these beautiful layouts. So this is one. I know I'm probably already leaning toward these artichoke blossom papers because they were so pretty. Probably not going to be a cactus winner. I love a pun. I do. I love a pun. But that was good. I like how she did that doily. So this is the one. Here's one. This would be maybe the spring artichoke blossom paper set. That's that layout. Then there is, this is the blue rocks with the horses. Blue rocks, this blue stone horses, blue Mustangs. Very, I don't know, I see there's a blue pennant behind these, and these are like dominoes. Okay, like that. This is the desert blanket. We'll call this the desert blanket because this opened up like a saddle blanket, except it's not the party pattern, but you know what I mean. We'll call this the desert blanket. Very pretty. Cool desert stones. Was there cool desert? Okay, this is the fox at night. The beautiful flowering fox. That's the centerpiece, and then the one immediately after it is that starry night. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. You get the cactus with the sort of this compass and the brooch. And then that beautiful yellow starlit cactus. All those little prickle pears also look like stars because I just saw that starry night. This is the little dainty pocket. The heartfelt love postcard. The purple blossoms. I like that one too. I like that one too. And finally, the dark purple, the evening blossoms. All right. Oh, which one is my favorite? Which one was my favorite? You know, I love, love, love all the artichoke blossom papers. I do. But this is me. This would probably be my favorite page. I would save this one till one of those special moments to fill it in. It would mean a lot to me when I'm. If you had paper, if I was saving each page, that one, this one, I probably would also have trouble using, but this one would special for me. I love that. I love that. So let me know in the comments. Did you have a favorite layout or set of papers that you saw in here? If so, what did you like about it? Would you have a second runner-up? Do you like my taste? I think they're all really pretty. And let's see. And like every other YouTuber, we'd love it if you would like and subscribe. We'll see you every week here at Happy Hour. We hope you brought you some happiness by looking through pretty, pretty crafts like this. Yours don't have to be nearly that artistic to enjoy yourselves. My junk journal is very, very junky, and I have a lot of fun with it. So have a great evening. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye-bye.